Hi, if this is your first time stumbling upon this space of the internet, my name is Amoafoa. Great to have you. I hope you choose to stick around, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to work myself back into a consistent upload schedule. I have been guilted into doing it, guilted myself into doing it, shamed myself into doing it, and so we're back. So for the focus of this video, I wanted to talk about something that I think not that many creators focus on in Ghanaian YouTube or like even social media, digital marketing space in general, about how to build an infrastructure around your content that allows you to monetize and create a real business from this. I started doing social media a couple years back, and so I've sort of like fallen flat on my face, over time learned what works, and so that's what I'm going to talk about now. Has worked for me in my experience. What are the best practices for YouTube? If you're a Ghanaian YouTuber, then you know that data in Ghana is is not it. And because of that, like the Ghana specific markets, high data platforms like YouTube, even Instagram up until a couple years back, it's not that big, right? Like you're not reaching that many people just because the consumer base is also not that big. And it gets even smaller if you are in a niche, so you're like beauty specific, fashion specific, then you're looking at a very specific type that you're marketing towards in a consumer base that's already not that big. Something like comedy videos and so on, those will do well because everybody loves comedy. But if you are niching down where you are trying to build a platform that also allows you to monetize, so you need to niche down into fashion or lifestyle, then you should be aware that if you are focusing specifically on the Ghanaian market, funnel is just getting smaller. Thing is, how are you getting people onto your channel? What I've seen is that a lot of people rely on social media followers to transfer through. So your Instagram followers are continuing onto your YouTube channel, your Twitter followers are continuing onto your YouTube channel. And so instead of trying to get viewers from YouTube, you're trying to get viewers from other platforms to transfer onto YouTube. And that's just not sustainable long term because what that usually ends up happening is that you are stuck having to create really clickbaity content or content that's kind of sensational so that it will get more shares across other types of social media platforms that will then drive traffic to you. When you do that though, usually the people who are following through to your channel, it's harder for those people to convert into long-time subscribers that will engage with you honestly and like they care about how well you're doing, they care that you do well over a long period of time. How do I get viewers from the YouTube platform itself? How do I expand my reach and my content base outside of the Ghana specific market? And so that's kind of what I want to talk about in this video. How do people get views on YouTube? Search engine optimization, otherwise known as SEO. And I am someone who loves SEO because no one knew who I was when I was starting all of this, right? Like nobody was typing Amoafoa into a search bar to come on my blog or to come on my YouTube channel. But search engine optimization pushes you so that people who don't know you who you are will find out that they actually want to know who you are. The key that you want to remember for YouTube is that YouTube is like Google search. YouTube is a search engine. And so the way that people are finding other creators, people like Patricia Bright who have blown up, like Jackie Aina who have blown up, the way that people were finding them initially was someone would type in dark skin girl, MAC eyeshadow palettes, and then Jackie Aina's video would come up. It's guided fashion haul, then Patricia Bright's video would come up. Like me, people search AliExpress dupes, and my video comes up because that's one of my most viewed videos on my channel. People are typing in a keyword as their search term, and then those people's videos are coming up. And because all of their other content is in the same field, so they create beauty videos or they create fashion videos, the person who's looking for a misguided haul, a pretty little thing haul, is also likely interested in fashion. So they land on your channel because of the pretty little thing haul that they found through search. And then they stay on your channel, they say subscribe to you because all of your other content is on fashion. And this person who was interested in fashion found you through that one video. Now, if you do not optimize your videos for search, that person will never find you. And so now we need to talk about how to optimize the videos for search. And again, YouTube is a search engine, the same way Google is a search engine. And so the recommended videos that will come up when people search are not just for people based in that country. Like when you've searched for things online, on Google, so the first links you get might be Ghana specific, but then you get links from all over the world. Similarly, when people type in search topics, you get videos in from all over the world. And you can get viewers from all over the world with your YouTube channel if you are correctly optimizing for search. Now that's also important because when you monetize your YouTube channel, your money, your ad revenue based on CPM. The CPM goes up for your channel the more international viewers you have because different companies are placing ads in different currencies. So if you have more of a US based audience, then your US audience, which is watching all the ads in dollars, is driving up your CPM because $1 is 5 cedis. So instead of making 1 cedi per click or whatever, you're now making 6 cedis per click because you're getting American viewers, for instance. So it's really important to focus not only on the specific space that you're in, the specific like country or geographical location you're in. Dima Ome is one of the biggest African beauty YouTubers. And she'll say herself that a large portion of her audience is US based. And so it also drives up her CPM so she can make more money than if all of her followers were based in Nigeria. And so you want to focus, yes, on the country that you are in, but you also want to expand your reach beyond your geographical location. It's the internet. People can reach you from literally anywhere. So don't narrow yourself in. So now, how do we optimize for search? So let's say you start a channel and you want it to be a vlog channel. So just day in your life, what you're doing, what you're up to. That's not necessarily the best type of video to optimize for search, but I will walk you through how to do that. So when you're optimizing for search, what you want to think is, what do I type into a search bar when I go on YouTube? Do you ever type vlog 1 into the YouTube search bar? No, because when you're going to type into a search bar, you're usually looking for a specific video, a specific answer to a specific question that you have. And so approach all your videos that same way. And your YouTube SEO is based on your title, your thumbnail, your tags, your description. These 4 things are the sort of like basic key elements of YouTube SEO. So let's say you do want to start a vlog channel, but you also want to make your channel search engine optimized. What I would advise you would do is, instead of saying day in my life, vlog, title your vlogs day in the life of a University of Ghana student, day in the life of an Ashesi student. Because what someone might be typing into the search bar who is looking to apply to Ashesi, whatever country they're in, is, oh, I wonder what it's like to be an Ashesi student. And then they type in Ashesi student testimonial, Ashesi student this. And then your vlog titled Day in the Life of an Ashesi Student pops up. And you are filling a specific need. So from your title, then you go on to your description. And you'll see, especially with YouTubers who have higher views, that their descriptions are very, very extensive. So they'll do like put some keywords in for whatever it is that they're trying to rank and search for. So let's say you're a fashion YouTuber and you've made a video on wardrobe essentials. You want your description to be very, very clear that your video is about wardrobe essentials. And so you can put in like a couple paragraphs talking about wardrobe essentials. And then also you list all the different items that you spoke about in your video. So if it's a white t-shirt from Zara, a white t-shirt from Larry J, a white t-shirt from whichever brand it is, list all of those things in there. Because sometimes my videos get found because I have Canon 80D in my description, which is just the camera that I use that I just put in my description for every video. So you want to make sure that your descriptions are also optimized for search. So make sure that whatever it says that your video is about, you write a lengthy, good description. Don't stuff it with too many keywords because then the algorithm can tell that that's what you're doing. But just make sure that your descriptions are actually descriptions. They're actually helpful. When you go from your title, write a good description, put all of your other social media links in there. You never know who's going to click and follow you elsewhere as well. And then you also want to optimize your tags. There's a section in YouTube where you can tag, or you can put up to like 500 characters worth of tags. So hashtag day in the life of an Ashesi student, hashtag Ashesi student testimonial, hashtag Ashesi alarm. You want like long search terms that people could possibly be typing into a search bar as your tags. So day in the life of an Ashesi student. What is it like to be an Ashesi student? I don't know why I picked Ashesi, but you get what I mean. All of those things that people could potentially be typing into the search bar that are related to the video that you are uploading, put those in your tags. And now we have a title, we have a description, and we have tags. And then it comes to your thumbnail. I realized that the thumbnails that I click on the most are the ones that I can recognize immediately. So let's say there's a channel I follow and they have a very specific branding. And so every time I see this type of thumbnail, I know it's their channel. Like with Jen Im, Clothes Encounters, who's a very big fashion YouTuber, I know exactly what their thumbnails look like. And so the minute I see that type of thumbnail, I know it's a Kelsey Simone video, and I go and click. And so you want to make sure that your thumbnails first have clear branding that is identifiable to your channel, and then also that the message that the video is about is clear from your thumbnail. So what I do is I actually just put the wording in all my thumbnails so that they're easy. You can tell from just the thumbnail, even if you don't read the title, that this is a first date outfits video. So I do that. But you can find what works for you. Some people do the really clickbaity thumbnails. I'm generally not a big fan of like clickbaity content because I don't feel like it's sustainable. But do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. As long as it works for you, you go get it, girl. So now we have talked about titles, we've talked about descriptions, we've talked about tags, and we've talked about thumbnails. So now you've got all those down for all your videos. Great. What else do you do then? You want to make sure that you have a consistent upload schedule. Why? Because it gives the people who follow you the assurance that every Sunday I know that Amoafoa is uploading a video. So every Sunday at 6, I can go on her channel and there'll be a new video there. They know that they can trust you. They know that you won't come and give them one video and then bill for a month. People love that consistency. Also, it means that if one of your videos blows up and gets picked up by the algorithm, which we'll talk about in a bit, people come on your channel and then they have a whole bank of content to binge. And the more people are staying on your channel, the more that triggers YouTube that this is a high quality channel. And then YouTube starts to recommend you more. So now let's talk about the other ways that you get views. You get views through YouTube search, so people are finding you because your videos are well optimized. Then you also get views from being recommended by YouTube. And this is affected by how well you are optimizing your videos, how good your videos are, how often people are coming back to your channel, how long people are staying on your channel. And that comes down to audience retention. YouTube Studio, which is where you can sort of see the analytics for all of your videos. Pay attention to where people are clicking off. So if people click off 15-second mark and you realize it's because you have an intro that has like a weird dip at that point, and so then people just like get bored and they click off, or you have a really long YouTube intro that's like a minute long and people don't bother to get past it, then you can get rid of that. If you have 20-minute videos and you see most people are actually watching 18 minutes worth of your 20-minute videos, you make more 20-minute videos. And so if you have people staying on your videos for about 50% or more, then that's usually triggering YouTube, telling the YouTube algorithm that your videos are good quality. And so YouTube should be recommending them more. So make sure that you have high quality videos so that people who come on to watch them are staying on the video for longer and your audience retention time is going up. So what you want to focus on is making sure that you, again, have a good bank of content for people to watch. So the way that I usually end up subscribing to someone is I'll find them through a random recommendation, or I searched for something, and then I'll go on their channel and be like, oh, they have all these videos. Click playlist to watch. Also, put all your videos of the same type in playlists, so that when somebody clicks on them, they all just get recommended next after each other. So I'll click on a playlist and then I'm just watching all of their videos, or just having them play in the back because now I like this person, and then I subscribe to them. So make sure that you are optimizing every single video that you are uploading consistently so that when people land on your page, they have a bank of content that they can binge, and then that will convert them into a subscriber. So that's all I want to say for this video. Otherwise, I think I'll be talking for like hours and hours and hours. But I really love the like analytics side of social media. And so I kind of just wanted to make this video in case you'd never heard about this information, then maybe it will help you out. But if you are a YouTuber looking to grow, if you're looking to make money from the platform, my advice is to focus on getting viewers who are already on YouTube. So make sure that you're optimizing your videos for search, that you are creating playlists, that you are creating good quality content that keeps people retained for longer. And you will start to see that YouTube itself will start to push your videos out more. And then you'll get viewers from all over the world, which will also then drive up your CPM. That's it for today's video. From Wednesday's video, we'll be back to fashion content. And I hope you guys are having a good old time. Okay, I'm going to go now because I feel like I'm getting awkward. So, bye.